Hello, it's Fabienne, and I want to tell you a story about something that happened the other night at dinner. I was setting the table or clearing the table. I don't remember what I was doing, and my son was updating us on his new business. He's very keen on having his own business, I think, by watching mom and dad have a lot of freedom, making a great impact, and making some good money along the way. And he's created a new business, producing music for as background music for rappers or whoever is going to buy it. He hasn't sold anything yet, but I know that he will. And we were talking about how much he should charge for his very first song, and he proposed a dollar amount that I thought was very, very, very low. And I told him so. I said, just I think even for your first time around, you can charge a little bit more than that. You can probably charge 2 to 10 times more than that as a starting price. And he said, yeah, but my friends think I should start at that price. And I said, it's really interesting that sometimes we make decisions based on who we listen to. And I reminded him that I'm a pretty in-demand business coach, and I've been coaching for 20 years, tens of thousands of self-employed people. I make people money, and he gets my coaching for free. And he said, I'm just going to do what I think me and my friends think. And I said, absolutely. Like, I'm not going to butt in. But it made me think about you. And it made me think about countless self-employed women who ask their friends, ask their mother what they should do in their business. And I have a very strong opinion about whom you should listen to in terms of business advice. There are really only two people that I can think of that you should listen to. Number one is people who are way ahead of you, who have a lot of experience in business, who make a lot more money than you do, and they've been in business for a long time and very successful at it. Ideally, somebody who's doing what you want to do, but is just further up the ladder. That is somebody who could tell you what you could do, what you should do, what you may really want to do, because they understand the game. They've been there, they're in the trenches with you, and maybe they're at least a little bit further along than you are. That's a great person to listen to because their advice, they've done it before. They can tell you what's around the corner. They can tell you what to avoid. They can give you their hacks and best practices. The second person to listen to is the person who we call a check writer, the person who is already paying you. People who have bought from you before, people who are paying you, especially people who come back to you again and again and again, they are people that you want to ask advice from. Advice from, who cares? Their advice is valuable because you don't have to guess about whether they'd want something. If they keep buying from you, they'll probably want the next thing that you offer. So they're a great person to listen to. Often we ask our mom, our friends, people who don't have experience, what we should do in business. I don't believe that that's the right course of action. Okay, so start looking for check writers and people who have a lot more experience than you. They're usually the ones to listen to. Sending you lots of love. See you next time. Bye.